You know, you walk in this house and the first thing I see and I notice is the pictures of you and your wife.
Yes.
How you doing?
In a new experience that you have, you don't know how you're doing because you've never experienced it. I have a lot of people that depend on me. All my supervisors said, "Dog, it's time you man up." So I'm trying to man up.
But we're talking about not just a wife or a partner, but someone who was your soulmate and also was a driving force in all this. You guys built something that is an American original.
Thank you.
But you built it together.
Yes.
Where are you now when when they say, let's go shoot, and you're looking for that partner?
Well, for 2-3 years, she knew this might happen. So she would say, "Who's going to sit next to you?" And I said, "No one." "Big Daddy, you better not let another girl take my place." I said, "I won't, stoop." So I needed therapy, and the therapy she used when she was sick was to hunt. Her therapy, was hunting, bounty hunting, catching the bad guy, fixing him. So I thought, you know what, that I need to do something because phone calls and this and that, and you're just like, wow, my God, everywhere you go, dog, condolences. And I like that, it's okay, but that reminds you, I've went to people that have lost a loved one, and I'm like, God, if I say, I'm sorry I lost your daughter, by the way, brah, I'm sorry, and then I had lost a daughter, and when people say that, you're like, oh, thank you, but then you think of it, so it's hard. So I needed the therapy to bounty hunt. So we're using a lot of new technology, and one of those things is a drone. Of course, we're all using it, right? Yeah. So the guy yesterday, as soon as we pulled up, big bond, number 1 most wanted, bolted, took off running. And we kind of lost him. He got a jump on us, right? And it's daylight, thank you God. And as we were chasing him, one of the girls that were there, my bondsman friend's wife, said, "Dog, we've lost him." And the boys were all this way, and my team was that way, and I was this way. And I said, "Now I need an angelic drone. And you're up there. Don't you let him get away, Bethy." And of course, as the story goes, within minutes, I heard him yell, "I've got him, I broke my leg." And I thought, and I told the girl, her name is Sherry, we lost him. I said, "Don't worry, we got somebody watching." Now that really happened, because his brother, who came to the hospital later with him, said, "He's gone. He's been here 22 years. I don't know how you guys found him." Leland said, "All of a sudden, he was there." Leland's not a spooky kind of kid, and so he's like, "Dad, something was leading me." So, it's, even though physically she's not there, unless I'm a nut, then mentally and spiritually, she's there. She's really there watching and helping, and, there's limits, I'm sure.
In a sense, she is right here with us now, isn't she?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. And then What's in that pink box?
Well, I've never done ashes in my life. And that's what she wanted. And then she wants me to do it and put the same thing and guess put on the fireplace or something. So, yeah, this is the most morbid stuff, bro. Oh, it's like morbid, right? When I was a little boy, all the Christians, you can't get burned because then you won't rise from the grave with Jesus. And then I said, honey, you know, what about that? She goes, it's from ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Okay. So I wanted to put them in the car and seatbelt them in. And I want to take them with me. But that's like morbid, you know, like you got to really watch it. These are the times where people go over the edge. And you really got to watch how you do. The other day I met him. He goes, dog, you know, I love you. I'm sorry. I lost my wife 6 months ago. And I hugged him and I felt a connection like boom, boom, right? Instantly. Brotherhood, right? So when you go through something and somebody else and, you know, there's something there. So that's why I'm not that's why I'm going through it. But I use that thing that's bad to help me help others.
What were her final wishes? What does she want you to do with those ashes?
Well, she said scatter some, leave some on the fireplace. Of course, when I go to heaven, she wants me in the box with her. And then I looked at it and thought, I'm not going to throw you like away. I just throw you away and start over. I can't do that. So right now, I like them. It can't be morbid. I don't, you know, I haven't gotten past the place where I'm still putting a pillow where she was and covering it up like the jailhouse escape, right? I mean it. And then I wake up in the middle of the night and see her and it doesn't register that ain't her. I'm still there. So it's really a morbid thing. It's like freaky as heck. And there's chips in there, bro. I'm like, what is these, teeth? They're like, well, oh my God. You know, I know, my God, right? So it's a new thing that, because of Bethy, I'm trying to get through.
So at night, you make a thing in the bed,
Yeah,
just like her.
because I wake up to always touch her, especially when she was sick. I had to wake her up a few times. She almost quit breathing. No, I couldn't hear it no more. And then she's laying there, I'm like, you are not dying right like that. I will not let you die. No way. So I'm so used to that I don't sleep solid anymore because she'll die. And she'd wake up and go, I'm still alive, baby. I said, don't do this. You're going to be okay. And every day, she'd wake up, Big Daddy, I'm still alive. I said, of course you will be. God said, I can let you die like that. I'm with you. Don't worry, I'm not going to let you die. That won't happen. Oh, sorry.
But nothing prepares you for that, the final moment, does it?
Well, no. I mean, it's like, no. You can't be, okay, here's how it's going to happen, and here's how it's going to be. But you see it all the time. You see it, right? You see it. So Google, what do I do? And I look at pictures of us, right? And, you know, people are now sending me pictures of her with angel wings. Beautiful. This is really beautiful. And you're like, oh, there's my baby. And then you see it in your mind. You're like, you know, man, I got to get this out of my mind, you know, because that's not what you're supposed to see.
But you can't.
No.
You can't get that out of your mind.
Well, again, psychologists say, and psychiatrists, say, time, the Bible says it too, heals wounds. Time is it, you know, time is it, but I'm getting older now, okay, so I maybe not have a lot of that time. And about a year ago, the Lord said to me, how do you want to go? You hit that age where you can decide. And I'm like, what does that mean? Fast or slow, you decide. And I was like, oh, all day, the thought kept coming to my mind. I got to answer. And I go, can I have a reprieve, a timeout? Can I get back to you later about this? Sure. And he laughed. I felt him giggling. And after I seen how she went slow, I said, Lord, I figured it out. I want to go fast. But you got to let someone at least read Genesis 1:1 to me. All my staff has been advised, if something happens, I want to hear Genesis 1:1 so that I know that means to say, Lord, forgive me for calling that guy mother. Or you never know how I'm going to go because I go in hard, okay, smoking now. We're on fire because I got a whole new look on life. I always watched how I did. I've arrested 8,000 men and women in a 41-year span. And I go in crazy because you got to.
Are you ready to go because you want to join Beth?
Well, of course, yeah, I'm ready, yeah, oh yeah. I said, you beat me to this. I yelled at her the other day, they got 31 million hits on a website. 31 million. Marty Singer, my attorney, said it's a continent. The guy called me, said she just beat Michael Jackson's record. I go, no way. I knew Michael Jackson. I'm like, no way. I walked outside and said, all right, you got me. I did. Stop. If I shot the president of Iraq because he was sending nukes, I wouldn't get this. She was very bad.
Loved. She was loved, though, right? Doesn't that say that she
was... Yeah, but here's Beth. Big Daddy, they love you. They hate me. Oh, yeah. She was so strong.
How many, then, people do you expect to be here for this memorial service?
This service, I have no idea. I know Snoop called me this morning and said, I'm bringing bodyguards. I go, what the hell, brother? You don't need them. I got mine, too, so I'm bringing mine. I said, all right. So I don't know, Wow.
How emotional will that service be?
Well, I've got to man up, okay? So, I don't know. I mean, you've...
Dog, what do you mean by you keep saying man up?
Well, you just, listen, I am...
Is there such thing as manning up in a situation like this?
You're asking me that? Yes, and there is. I am a crybaby. I blame it on my heritage. Mm-hmm. I can cry talking about crying.
Is getting back to work a way to move forward? And will someone like Bonnie, or will you have somebody else step up into that place?
There'll never be another Beth. There ain't a girl built like another Beth.
I see that box, but I also see the pictures of Beth. Right now, where do you keep the box?
I put it next to the bed, because like I said, I was going to take it yesterday on the bounty and seatbelt it in, and I thought, that's too weird. Don't be, again, man up, watch it. So I leave it next to the bed, right there, and I think that might be where it's going to be forever.
How much of Beth's final days and her battle will you show on the show, and how hard will it be to watch and relive that?
I've already looked at some of them, okay, and I see her, and I hear her, and I freaking start bawling because it happened. I just instantly start crying because that did happen, and she said it, and she prophesied it, and da-da-da-da-da, right? So I think it's also therapeutic that you have those, if you lose a loved one, then you have the little pictures you look at, but I have her live in that show. So, and plus I have all the other shows. We've been on TV 15 years.
Yeah. What was that last day like? What was the last thing you said to Beth?
I think the last day was that morning when before she couldn't breathe, all of a sudden she wasn't choked. You guys are the only ones that know the truth. So that day we talked a lot, and I was not going to let her die. No one knows this right now. The last few moments, she said, come in here right now in the bathroom. I went and she said, look at me. I said, yeah, you're beautiful, baby. Look at me, Duane Chapman. I did. I always saw Beth. And she said, please let me go. And I didn't even make a decision. Before I could say, all right, she couldn't breathe all of a sudden. Honey, I can't breathe. And call the ambulance and all that, right? But every day she talked about as if she was not there. Mm-hmm. Here's what to do with this. Here's what to do with that. Don't keep running your mouth. That when they ask you a specific question, just answer that. Don't go into your dogisms. Prepared, you're never, ever prepared. You can't prepare. There's no way. And come right on you, the toothbrush still right now is in the freaking jar. It was nothing. I did not know this was going to happen that day at all. Okay, we hear stories of how it's going to happen, but that comes way down the road.
You were like, she's going to make it.
Oh, yeah. We did a lot of CBD and all that too. It managed her pain, made her eat, and the doctor said to my face, if she wouldn't be doing it, she'd have went a long time ago.
So she says to you, I can't breathe, and what do?
I helped put her arms up above her head, and then I saw her die in my arms. She was so tiny, she fell back, and I grabbed her hair, and I pulled it up, and I just took one breath and breathed as hard as I could. And as I was blowing, I was thinking in my mind, this is not how to do it, right? You got to lay her down, 1, 2, 3, I know what to do. All of a sudden she went, and she sucked back, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I carried her to the bed and called 911. Here they come, baby. And they finally got there. We rode the ambulance, and, she went in and they put the thing down through the cancer. They said we can't do it, dog. It's not going in. I go, I'll tell you something. She dies, you die, doc. Got it? Yes, sir. Now, you get that through there like an arrow through a steer. You got it? They went in. You could hear it. I see it every day. I see it all the time.
How's everybody else doing? How's Bonnie? How's the kids, the grandkids? How's everybody doing?
They're all, compared to what I think I would have done, very good. They're doing a good job.
By the way, she had one of the funniest quotes I've ever heard. She said, I was a good girlfriend through 3 wives. And then she correctly said 2 wives and a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But she held nothing. There was no filter in that woman.
Well, I was married to one for 4 years and one for 1 year. And she kept saying, well, I'm waited in line. And I'm like, nah, And what a mistake. I mean, not because we got, a baby out of one of them. I did, but it's still my baby. It's still with me. So, yeah, she, a lot of years, bro. A lot of years. And I've lost 17 pounds in about 2 weeks. And yesterday, they better not show this on my show. The guy was getting crazy. Finally got him, put a belt around the cuff, started to walk, had him coming. 265, he leaned back and flipped me like a pancake. I told him, you better not show that right now. Make a deal. And of course they went, we'll try not to. Mm-hmm. No, so I need some more, I need to bulk up again. But I can't eat. I get 2 bites and full. There's a lot of, so I got to force feed myself like I force fed her.
To keep going.
To keep going, yep. Well, and I'm not suicidal. Please, my God, no.
People want to say that. Oh, now dog suicide. Is he suicidal?
Oh, yeah. I would never do that.
So you're saying if you have to go, you're ready?
Yes, absolutely. Beth was never ready. There's 5 or 7 things, right? Denial, making a deal, blaming someone. And the doctor told me, and the final one is acceptance. I said, well, bruh, that there's property of dog. She's never going to get to acceptance. She never did. She never accepted it.
She wasn't ready.
Nope. And she told me times, we read that out loud. Mm-hmm. Okay, now, here's acceptance. She goes, oh, we're not getting there, she said. All right, baby, I got you. See, now you're talking positive with me. It ain't I got 4-stage lung cancer, throat cancer. It ain't your cancer. It is cancer's trying to attack you. It is, I have the symptoms and the likeness of it. You don't claim it. You don't want it. I'm going to die. You don't say that, Beth. You say this. You say, I'm not sure. Well, this is all we got to guide us, is this book that says the tongue is between life and death. It's that powerful. Watch what you say. Watch what you confess. All these rich guys that write all these books and have all these secrets about stuff, success, it's the tongue. Bottom line. Whether it's evil or good, the tongue, boom. That is really it. I've seen it now. Lived long enough. The Bible talks about knowledge and wisdom comes at this age, last year. Mm-hmm. Got it. So because you've been there, done that. You've been through it. It's not because you're high mucka and no one else is. Everybody gets like that.
Who's your favorite man in the world?
Mm-hmm.
And who is the only love you've ever had? And who loves you more than anybody Honest, what's it name? Oh, sure.